No. Woke up at 8 a.m. Which means I woke up 2 hours ago, but it took me 2 hours to also psych myself up and finally hit the record button. I took an unintended month off. It wasn't planned, neither was it a good break, it was an okay break, I guess. Some shit did happen, not bad shit, just shit that makes you go, well damn. But yeah, I'm back, rejuvenated, new ideas. I'm looking at some of my older videos prior to when I took my break off, and from what I see, after, like, this is just my opinion, I'm really judgmental of my own videos because who else will be, but after about July, I would say they start taking a shitty turn. I feel like there's definitely a dip in quality. So after my intended month off, I collected myself. Now I'm back and better. So to address the elephant in the room, which I think is the most important thing to talk about, I'm going to be just a bit dramatic. I think it took over a year and a half, because I've been talking about I want to get my hair done. I'm tired of this big puffy afro, which I really wasn't. I think I did the afro justice. A lot of people have very different opinions, so their opinions don't matter at the end of the day. It's only my opinion that matters about everyone else's. When you have this kind of hair and you just go to sleep after picking it out, washing it, you go to sleep, it's flat. You need to pick it out again. But as you sleep more, which you have to sleep, if you didn't have to sleep, I wouldn't sleep. As you sleep more, it just gets flatter and flatter and more matted. So then I just stop picking it out. And then I just wear this over it and call it a day. Like in all of my videos where I decided to be different and not wear a hair cap that big, or like, hair cap 3 videos in a row, isn't that weird? You gotta show your hair to make sure people know you have hair. I would like be at the mirror just for about 10 minutes doing that and just doing general puffing up, because at some point, like I said, you just get tired of combing and picking it out. So I would just grab it and pull, make it look puffy, make it look like there's more hair than there actually is. But after a while, especially after a year and a half, like, I mean, sometimes I wouldn't go outside because I just didn't like my hair. It just looked a mess. I would just stay at home. But after a while, you get tired of it. So I sat my ass down in a chair and I said, let's get to work. See, the problem really wasn't getting the hair done. It was more so what style of hair. Because for an entire year, I would scroll through the internet and I would look up, specifically, I would type in black men hairstyles. Some of them have really weird titles. One of them said dapper. I have never heard that word used in reference to hairstyles, so that was really weird to me. That's besides the point. I did not like that many of them, and the ones I did like, I was like, would that actually look good on me? That and the fact that I did not want to pay for it, which I didn't. That's what siblings are for. Y'all are charging too much these days. Even this one now, I don't hate it. I think it could be better. I couldn't find anything better, but I know there is better. But I will name some positives and some negatives. Like, for starters, obviously I can do this and that anime villain thing where they do this when they get mad or when they want to reveal their true selves. I can just do that now. I mean, it doesn't stay back, but you get the gist. And it really helps with the mysterious persona I'm trying to put on. Like, I can just sit in the corner and do this. Does that not work? And then that's really it for positives. And then to talk about the negatives, I first have to mention, y'all know how I hate couples channels. I think I hate any and all couples channels, which I think I've said that before. And if I haven't clarified that, I hate couples channels. Not out of jealousy, just out of cringe. Now, what I hate more than a couples channel is an interracial couples channel. You might be thinking, oh my god, he's racist. No, I'm not. Slow down. Let me explain. I hate interracial couples channels that make the whole, like, their whole thing is that they're an interracial couple. Okay? I hate that. I just find it cringy. Very cringy. More cringy than just a regular couples channel. It's just more so that they put, I don't know, a spotlight on every racial facet. And like they highlight the racial terms and the YouTube titles will be like, Asian girlfriend tries fried chicken for the first time. White boyfriend sees me without a wig for the first time. Why? And it's just something about this hairstyle that makes me feel like the really weird interracial boyfriend in those relationships. And I'm not vibing with it. Not at all. So that's a negative, and the fact that it's just twist. You can probably find someone with twist within like a minute, and I don't know how I feel about that. I like to feel special. Not I feel common. I can be found everywhere. And who else is doing the afro? But yeah, that's about it. Here's something funny. I'm not doing anything on this computer. Like, I'm scrolling through YouTube, but I'm not actually watching any videos. It's part of the setup. I wanted to look busy. Do I look busy? What I did want to talk about is how I went to the dentist last Friday, so a week ago now, and I'm getting my first surgery. I have this weird fascination with surgery where I hope nothing ever happens to me, like I never develop a condition or get in an accident to where I need surgery here or to my legs, because I don't want anyone playing around in there. And second of all, I've just heard too many stories of things going wrong, surgeries backfiring, and the patient is never how they were prior to it. But I'm okay with surgery going on in my mouth, even though it's next to my brain, which makes no sense, but you get the gist. Being cut open here, no. Being cut open in my mouth, fine. I just want to know what surgery feels like. I mean, I'm not gonna feel it because I'll be on painkillers or stuff. I just want to be able to say I've had surgery before. Everyone knows back in like elementary school, grade school, for some reason, every single grade, no offense to white people, there was always this one white kid who broke their arm. I don't know what y'all do to break your arm so often, but there's always this one white kid in every grade who had a broken arm. And then they'd walk in the school next day with a broken arm, and everyone would be like, what happened? What happened? What happened? I was one of those kids as well, because I wanted to see, why'd you break your arm? Are you stupid? And then obviously at some point later on, they'll be like, do you want to sign my cast? And the entire grade signs their cast, then they get it removed. Point is, they're the center of attention. That's how I want to feel. So I'm purposefully, because I've seen all the, oh, drink pineapple juice before you get your wisdom tooth. I'm purposely not going to drink pineapple juice. I want the swelling. I want the pain. I want it to show. And I want everybody to know I got my wisdom tooth taken out so I can tell them why and how. If they give me a choice, I'm going to tell them not to use anesthesia. Anesthesia? Let me check if I pronounced that right.
Anesthesia.
If they give me a choice, I'm going to tell them not to use that and to use a local anesthetic, because I don't want to be sleeping when they're cutting up my mouth. Personally, because I don't like sleeping while stuff is being done to me. And two, I want to know what's going on. I actually want them to talk to me during the process. Tell me what's going on. Maybe even shoot a video. And I want to keep the tooth afterwards. I'm going to ask if I can keep the tooth afterwards. Anyways, to close out the video, New Year's resolutions. I'm like 2 weeks late, but everyone's talking about them, so I might as well join in on the fun. All this stuff I've been doing, I didn't start on January 1st. I've actually been doing it for about, 2.5 months now. But one, practicing guitar 30 minutes a day. I have 30 minutes to spare. If I just put down the phone and pick up the guitar, it's easy, it's accomplishable, it's done. I just want to be good at guitar. Like, I know people are like, oh, it's just a hobby. It's okay to be mediocre at hobbies as long as you're getting enjoyment from it and satisfaction. That's okay for you. Personally, in my opinion, if you were passionate about something, you got satisfaction from it, why would you want to be mediocre at it? Wouldn't you want to improve at it? Like me, I don't believe in doing something and not trying to be as good as you can be at it. Like, it's not a competition, obviously, but just for yourself. I don't, like, why do it but not seek to improve at the same time? Like, do you actually enjoy it, or are you just doing it for the aesthetic? Number 2, I actually started working out again, in private, of course. I'm actually surprised how long I've been keeping it up. Usually it lasts like a week, then I quit because it just gets too hard. That, or I decide I'm gonna lift 50 pounds. I haven't even touched a 5-pound weight in like 8 months. I do that, and then I can't move my arm the next day. So yes, it actually lasted pretty long. I think one of the reasons why I put it off for so long because I did not want to get buff. And this is no hate. Those people out there who are buff, if you are buff, that's good for you. If you like it, I don't love it, but I like it as well. I kid. However, I would just imagine myself buff like this, walking around like that, because buff people, they take up so much space. They're very wide. It's a muscular wide. But it's like, they kind of do this when they're walking, and that is just not how I wanted to look. When I did some research, you actually gotta put in a lot of work to get buff. So as long as I don't put in that work, I'm gonna stay looking like this, just a bit toned. So I would say there's a very low probability of me turning into an Instagram thirst trapper where I'll post pictures of me like this with one nipple showing, emphasis on one. If you show 2, you're going to hell. And then my phone like this, and it's always a mirror picture. And then I'll stare out to the side nonchalantly like this. There's a very low probability of that. I'm not. Yeah. Ew, I'm like high.